Hello everyone, my name is Waldo Richards from DaGameTrain. If I sound a little tired or if my voice sounds more shot than usual, then, well, your notice is correct, because it is exactly that. My voice has been worn out a little bit because I attempted to record Home Alone 2 for the Sega Genesis. You will not be able to see that playthrough because Home Alone 2 is such a piece of a shit that even Lion King is like, whoa dude, even I don't suck that much. What does that all have to do with this, what they're playing right now? Almost nothing really. It's just that I can't fucking stand that game and I wanna relax. So how about a game that's good? Yeah. How about that? Revolutionary idea, I know. We should only play good games on this channel. Except we won't, because I can't exactly stay away from bitching about certain games, but hey, at least we have a good game. Yeah, it's fucking tiny Toon Adventures. I've never seen the show because it was never shown at the time I was a kid, and of course afterwards I never thought about giving a shit because, well, it looks like it's made for kids. However, I always had the game related to it, and I don't care what you fucking say, it's a good game. I like it. The music is kinda a little too cheery at times, and well, maybe the characters look a little bit odd. I mean, this is probably the kind of a game you wouldn't want your parents to catch you playing if you're like 20 something years old or something, because they'd probably say, dude, aren't you a little too old to play these childish games? Well, in my case, I would probably just respond with, I don't give a shit. I don't know about your cases though, so I'm not gonna comment on that, but besides the cuteness and all that, this is a good game. Hey, look at that, it's just piece of shit. Fucking bookworm asshole. Unfortunately, there are some things about this game that are a little annoying. Like, you can't skip this round clear thing. I guess it's because they had a specific tune for it and they didn't want you to skip out on it. They paid good money for that after all. But you know, the easiest way to tell that the game is gonna be good is if you see that Konami logo. At least when it comes to Sega Genesis games, because I have yet to find a shitty Konami game on the Sega Genesis. Or any other one of these consoles. If you can point one to me, I'd be interested to take a look at it. And before you say anything, I don't care about that Metal Gear Zombies thing. It doesn't count. Whatever it's called again. I mean, I didn't really care for Metal Gear in the first place, so why would I care about that one? All I know is that it's Zombies, the Metal Gear game, and that's about it. Like, okay. Interesting idea for a spin-off, I suppose. What do you want me to say? But seriously, this is a good game, and I'm glad that I got to pick it up. And before you say anything, because I know at least one of you will be like, man, I could have sworn I saw this game on this channel already. Yes, you have indeed seen this game on this channel already. What else is new? I mean, seriously, the idea of redos should be stuck in your heads by now, because it happens. And I apologize every time it happens, because I know I should be dealing with something more original. But I can't help myself. I really do not like seeing old playthroughs in a shittier quality. I want them to be nice. I want them to represent the quality standards that we have here today on DaGameTrain, where we can have not only the hate but also the chill, the happy days, and well, acceptable, if not really good quality. I mean, when I take screenshots of the footage I pick up, I can actually count separate pixels. It's that good. What's going on? This isn't the dizzy devil I know and love. Haha, he is under my control. Well, shit. You know, for the longest time, I thought this was a woman. Until I realized, wait a minute, that doesn't look quite like a woman. And also, I think I learned from some other source that that's actually supposed to be a dude. Seriously, for the longest fucking time, I thought that was a woman scientist. Can you blame me? It kinda looks like it. And I think it would actually work better that way, but I don't know. It's those fucking lips, dude. I mean, seriously, it's the lips. Dizzy brainwashed by mad scientist. Dizzy okay now? Alright. I hope no one else runs into that mad scientist. You are mistaken. Cue that thing from SpongeBob. Hey, I doubt it. Every level in this game will grant you a different special attack which you can find as a regular pickup or obtain after collecting a certain amount of carrots. I think it's like 100 maybe? I'm not entirely sure. We'll find out soon enough, because it could be just about as little as 50. But yeah, you don't collect carrots to get extra lives. It's not that kind of a game. You collect extra carrots because you want that power up. Oh yeah, it's every 50. Alright, that's more reasonable. And once you collect your 50 and get your power up, you can use it at will. With a push of the A button. Oh yeah, if you're watching this and you're wondering, hey, are you gonna release some more Sonic videos? Yes. I mean, I did say don't think it's gonna become a habit or something, but let's be serious here. If I start with the first game, we're gonna need to pick up on the others too, just to be able to say I have played this and I have opinions about it. And my opinions are, well, I hope not shit. Anyway, speaking of which, actually, it's something that I can mention because this isn't exactly a secret or anything. The other Sonic games that I have on my mind to play on the channel are Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic CD, and a couple of fan games actually. Or if you want a funny joke, another Sonic game that I'm gonna play is Spark the Electric Jester. If you got the joke behind that, congratulations. You also just realized what other two fan games I'll be playing on this channel. And you also just about realized that those two particular playthroughs will be longer than the fucking Sonic 1, 2, and 3 playthroughs combined. Beautiful. Just beautiful how life works out like that. But yeah, I also forgot to mention, in terms of these kind of games, one particular Sonic game that will happen on this channel, that I can guarantee it, is Sonic Mania. I mean, dude, how could I say no? That looks like it's straight up my alley. It's the legit deal, the real fucking deal. It looks good, it has good talent behind it. Why the fuck would I ignore it? Like seriously, come on. It's not even a matter of views or subscribers or all of that popularity bullshit or any of that. No. I wanna do it. I wanna record that motherfucker. Cause it looks good. And I wanna see if it is good. Dude, how are you standing on that branch? What even is this thing anyway? I bet it's part of the show, but oh Jesus Christ, the birds! Ugh! Man, I'm getting hit a little too many times. You gotta watch out. Pick up some hearts, will be good. Oh, if you find a bell, make sure to pick that up too. It's useful. It will extend your health bar for as long as you don't get killed. If you die, you're gonna lose that extra health bar. And you'll be reverted back to 3 hearts. Which is a fair amount. You know, for all things considered, for a licensed game, it's pretty good. It's rare to find a good licensed game, I gotta say. I mean, that doesn't mean that there are no exceptions to the rule, but for the most part, licensed games are just hot garbage. You know, the other 2 licensed games that I can think of. You know, that's a good question. I don't think I can actually think of a second one. I was gonna say X-Men 1 and 2, but I've never played the first X-Men game, and from what I've seen, it's not a good one. Not a very good one, at least. Oh yeah, here's some fun things you can do. Like you can stand on this rake and get smacked. Nothing happens if you do that, which is nice. Huh. Another increase to my health bar. Zankoya! Oh, spikes. Oh, there's a good thing about spikes. You can stand on the sides of the spikes. Thank you, Konami! But I have a feeling Konami is not the developer of this game, rather they're just the publisher. If that is indeed the case, well done. Well done, you guys. This is a good game. I mean, I know, because I used to play this quite a bit as a kid. I always liked this game. It was challenging before. Nowadays it's kind of easy, but you know, it's made for kids. So you could say it's like a good entry-level platformer for Sega Genesis. It's a good game. It's definitely worth picking up. Of course, you're not gonna see something super special and neat and unique and original and all that shit, but hey, that doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it's playing safe. It knows what it's doing. It knows what works. And it goes with it so well. It's like hot dogs and ketchup. It just goes so well. Or bread and butter. Or caramel and my mouth. Yeah, jump into that black hole. Nothing bad can happen. Right? Man, just a few of these levels already cheered me up. And Home Alone 2? Fuck Home Alone 2. Fuck the movie and fuck the game. Fuck everything about that stupid shit. Oh, it just went backwards, okay. Seriously, fuck that game. That game is shit, and developers who made it are shit. Fuck it. Seriously, don't even play it. Don't. It's not worth it. It may seem alright at first, but it's just a lure. It's a lie. It's a lure to try to suck you in till the very end. And I don't tolerate such bullshit. My cholesterol levels rise when I have so much bullshit in my diet. I like the music in this game. I mean, not all of it is my favorite, but there are some really good tracks. And the ones that aren't my favorites, and I don't really care for them, they still sound good. And the controls are pretty good too. The jump is a bit odd. It's not like the jumping in a Sonic game or a Mario game, because as you can see, it's pretty instantaneous. So the height of your jump is mostly determined on how long you hold the button. Very instantaneous jumping in this game, but it's easy to get used to it. I don't see any trouble with that. Of course, there's also momentum, which you need to worry about. Momentum. And it's a bit of a hassle at times, because I want to get on this ball here. So I can go make progress. Make rapid progress. Can be a bit difficult at times, but no worries. This is not the kind of a game that's really challenging at the start. At the middle point it picks up a little bit challenge, at the end it can be tricky, but again, it's not a hard game. Man, I'm making good progress. Hey, who's this prick? Ah, it's the mad scientist! What a son of a bitch! How dare you put random machines on animals! What a dickhead. Am I right? Oh. I also like the little music that plays in this fucking fight. It's silly. I think it works. I mean, considering the kind of characters we're working here and the show and everything else, I mean, it only makes sense that it would be kinda silly. Like here, he just flies off with a fucking Acme crate. How do you do that? You're all washed up, Calamity Coyote. I don't think he can hear you. And if he can, I don't think he can talk. Yeah, I'm making some fucking good progress. Oh yeah, boy! Fucking cave levels! If you've been to cave levels, you know this shit is great. Of course, it can be a little bit tricky, because, well, whatever, I'm not gonna go up there. There is a thing you can pick up, but I think you need that frog that I killed to get up there easier. But yeah, this is where shit gets interesting. Like, here you go. Fucking spike wall! Hey, and froggers. And bats. This is where the game actually starts being a bit more challenging. Oh! Doesn't fuck around. Wants to show you where the balls are. But of course there are ways to get around these challenges. These minute problemos. Who the hell are these retarded Meeseeks anyway? They kinda look like that, don't they? No, I didn't see that show either. Look. Here is a cheat sheet on what kind of shows have I seen. This should answer all of your questions. Was it on TV? If the answer is yes, I probably didn't see it. Look, I can't help myself. I didn't actually get to see most of these shows because we just didn't air. So what the fuck was I supposed to do? Look them up on the internet? No thanks. I didn't even have a computer half the fucking childhood. No, seriously, for the majority of my childhood, well, how should I describe it? It's not like a majority, I should say, more like a good third of it, actually. Yeah, that works, yeah. For a good third of my childhood, I had a Sega Genesis, and a little bit after that, a PlayStation 1. I didn't have a fucking PC. And internet? Dude, internet was not a thing in Lithuania until like 2006. At least around these parts. Though it could have been a thing around here at that time, but we just never cared for it. Because it was expensive and, well, we didn't know anyone that actually knew anything about the internet. So, even if he had any idea what the fucking internet is, we probably wouldn't have gotten an internet connection anyway, because we just had no use for it. Ironic, considering that nowadays, internet is pretty much the most essential part of our lives. without internet, hardly any of us could feel normal. Well, even the normies, as people like to call certain people, can't live without internet. Being without internet feels like being way behind everybody. And of course, there are countries out there that don't have these kind of commodities, among other things like food, and that really sucks. It really sucks. But in terms of us, like in terms of the first world countries, let's say, not having an internet connection is quite primitive. It's like being a caveman. Oh, beach! Beachka! Why was that block glitching out anyway, actually? I don't know. Oh well. I like how his ears bend back whenever you're close to the ceiling. That's kinda cool. A cool attention to detail. What kind of games would do such a thing? Hardly any. Attention to detail? What is this? That's what they would say. What does that even mean? What is the lore behind that? Well, the lore behind that is that you should probably put some fucking attention to detail, developers. Quit being lazy. Trust me, it doesn't hurt to put a little effort into your work. It actually helps. Isn't that right, Sega? Fucking assholes. Seriously, nowadays it kinda feels like they just wanna kill the fucking franchise. You know, as far as I'm concerned, the Sonic franchise should probably be laid to rest, cause it's going on for way longer than it needs to. But then again, you could say the same for some other franchises, like Mario, or Metal Gear, or others that I'm not remembering at the moment. There's plenty of examples of franchises that should be laid to rest, but aren't. And some are better off than others in that case. Like, I think Mario is holding out just fine. So, there's no particular reason to kill it off. Sonic, on the other hand? Yeah, about that. It's not holding up a little too well, but hey, now that they have Christian Whitehead on board, I think it's safe to say we got a good game coming over soon.